Now, I'd like to introduce you as an individual who are behind of the development of the game. The producer is Sony Entertainment Japan Studio has been doing. The concept is Kiji. Concept is a company. And also, Marvelous AQL is another developer. The music has been developed by the composer Yasunori Mitsuda, who has done numerous game composition. Also, Mr. Wataru Hokoyama, who has been the part of the composition and of the editing of the music and co-orchestrations.
Mitsuda-san and Hokoyama-san, thank you very much for taking your time today. First of all, you actually brought your songs today to share with the audience today. Mr. Mitsuda, what kind of song is this? This is the theme song of this mystical tome. So the player first touches the book or this tome, and the story begins from this tome. And basically, the protagonist is in captivity, so he has his feelings of despair and has maybe a slight hope. And what is the thing that you really worked hard on when you were working on this music? Well, you are now listening to the piece that I worked on, but this song is very unique. Just lately at Sony studio and using the network, we actually recorded with the musicians in LA. So that's something that I would really like the audience to listen to. What was the tough part or difficulty that you experienced in working on this music? Well, it's very rare, or I haven't seen any type of game which depicts this kind of world in Japan. So I was first, even for this song, I maybe had like more than 5 takes, so it really took time and I worked hard. Now, talking about the result, I really like the outcome. And talking about the world of the game, yes, it's a very difficult world, so Mr. Mitsuda might have been having a tough time, but, well, was it difficult for you to do? It's not that it was too tough, but basically in the beginning I saw the hard artwork and the scenario, and the creators gave me a lot of information. So it was basically easy for me to imagine what kind of world. I thought it won't be fun or interesting to just then work in normal terms. So it was time-consuming for me to go over that process. And I think it's so very much your flavor, Mr. Mitsuda's. And yes, even in the world of despair, I do also feel the hope from the music. And yes, that was the very thing that I wanted to incorporate in the music. Although it's a very dark world, I wanted to give like a thin ray of light. So that was something that I wanted to express. And I really like this music. Thank you very much. I think even our audience members could really grow their imaginations. I'd now like to go on to Mr. Hokoyama's music. Please play the music. Intense music than the previous one. Yes, because it's music for the battle sequences confronting huge monsters. So this is the type of music I worked on. What's the thing that you worked hard on? Well, earlier when you mentioned about the concept of the game, these monsters had their rough path to end up how they are. So aesthetically, they're very ugly and huge monsters. But inside that, deep inside, there was a human being, a pure human being. So each monsters maybe have like this inner humanity that they might be screaming for help. they look like huge monsters. So in those battle sequences, I also wanted to incorporate the desperate or sad screams of the human aspect of the monster. And was it difficult for you to make this? Well, I had to represent the huge monsters in these battles, so I needed the intensity, but having that intensity, I really wanted the delicate or sensitive soul part of the human being within the monsters. So I really had to, it was through trial and error. In the game concept, you have the heart aspect, so it's not only the aesthetics, the exterior, but you have to also really dig and really appeal to the heart.
So this is what Hokoyama-san worked so hard and tried to incorporate the essence and tried to still depict the intensity of the battle and the confrontations. He did a wonderful job, and because he fully understood the concept deep inside, he tried to incorporate reason. It's really exciting, a lot of thrill, and that's the emotions that you are inspired by those concepts and essence. They are still working on some score. Yes, this is just a part of the scores that we are about to develop, and there are many things that we will be developing moving forward. We are co-working very, very closely, a lot of collaborations. They have a nice smile, and we get the feel that this is something that's going to be a wonderful turnout. Of course, stay tuned. I think we had pretty good feelings about we are developing something really, truly remarkable. Maybe you can have your remarks. So this is about the very exclusive, exquisite universe they are able to pull off. Because I'm already I started from the design, and the character design is my specialty. So this is area that I'm proud of, and I can play a different way. But in terms of the music, I'm not the expertise in the score and the music. So I just resort those two guys because they are the expertise in music and the artistic side of it. Those are two geniuses working on this work. So this is a sheer pleasure for me to have those gifted artists. And I have those trust to those two gentlemen. And the game is blessed by those two geniuses, the two talents. So I think this is a match in heaven. And I think this is going to be great things. We have the wonderful game and the good music, and everything come together, well blended partnership and structure. So we are still halfway through, a lot to do. And recording, recording is gruesome, a lot of work behind, I'm sure. Full orchestra, full chorus. This is a massive orchestrations and huge settings. And this is amazing music that we'll be looking into. Yes, we are developing really, really something truly exclusive and exquisite. Thank you so much, Mitsuda-san, Hokoyama-san. Thank you so much for joining us. Everything has to be perfect, and we are here to do so, including music.